Okay, so before y'all even start, okay, before you even start, I can explain, okay? The curls gotta be secured, the edges gotta be secure, okay? So don't even come for me. Welcome back, guys. It's your girl, Nene B, and I am here today because I am doing another video. I know it's been a minute. Please don't come for me, all right? It's just that, you know, I got a lot going on, so I don't have a lot of time. But regardless, I'm happy to do this video, and I'm doing it on drugstore brands. So I'm going to use my favorite drugstore brands on top of brands that a lot of people, probably you're wondering, like, when you go to the store, what products are good? Can I achieve a beat face without having to go to Sephora or Ulta? Yes, you can. I did my brows off camera. I will show you what I use. I use this brow pencil by Maybelline. It's called Brow Precise, and it's in deep brown. So I use that to kind of line my brows up. And I know I use this pomade. I'll have it in the description what exactly this is, but it's a brow pomade. I've seen it before. I've used it. Okay, so I'm going to prime my eyelids because we are going to do eyeshadow, and I'm going to go ahead and use the Maybelline Age Rewind, and I'm just going to go ahead, do a little twist here, and just put it right here on my eyelids so that I could just start priming. Forgot to mention y'all. I got my beat bib. Yes, it's an actual bib, because if you're like me, I get really messy real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyelids real quick. I am gonna use the loose face powder by, it's called Airspun. I don't know if you guys seen this before, but it's in the shade Honey Beige. I used to get the translucent, but this is like when I first started out in makeup. So eyeshadow was a little bit tricky for me because I don't tend to go to a drugstore for eyeshadow, but I did happen to see this one by Wet n Wild. I think it was like $9.99, and it had like this new sticker, like it's new. But here are the shades. Apparently these two shades are supposed to be the transition shade, and then the rest of them are shimmers. So looks like I can only do like 2 colors, so I might just go with this transition shade because that seems to be a little bit more my speed, and possibly go in around my lid, maybe this dark green and this on top, this light green on top, and put this teal, like probably my lower lash line. And that's probably what we're going to try to do today. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this brush. Spray with, and this is the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. And I'm going to go ahead and go into the transition shade right here. And this is by Wet n Wild. Again, if you guys didn't know, they are cruelty free if you care about that sort of thing. And I'm going to go right up in head and just start packing it on. As far as the texture goes, it's very, very powdery. So I'm going to probably have to do a lot of building up for this to actually show up. Okay, so I didn't like that green color, so let's see if putting this on top might help bring it back to life a little bit. Ooh, that made it worse. Little shade or whatever, and I'm just gonna try to put it on where I guess it messed up at. I'll take a little baby brush and just kind of dab in there and okay, that kind of help calm a little bit, so just a little tiny bit. I use this color right here, this shade. And so I went and go ahead and put on liner. I used the NYX Epic liner for my wing, and I used just a regular NYX eye pencil for underneath my lash. For primer, it was a little difficult because for a drugstore primer, there's really no primer out there that I can use. But I did go ahead and get the e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer. I think you can get this in store, but I think it's hard to find. When I first got it, it was online. So I don't know if it's going to stay like that or they're going to eventually get it. But yeah, so this is supposed to be like a dupe for the Tasha primer. And it looks exactly the same. I mean, you can't see because of the lighting, but it looks exactly the same as the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and use that today since I don't really have another drugstore primer on hand. So we're just going to go ahead and put her in my T-zone. Okay, so now that we got our primer on, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the L'Oreal True Match Blendable Makeup. Like I'm just reading the bottle. Oldie but a goodie. Oldie but a goodie. I will say that out of all the foundations in the drugstore that I can find, this by far, I would say it's worth it. You know, they got a lot of shades. They even added shades. They added the 9.5. I used to get 9. So this one actually works for me. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one as my drugstore foundation. Look at this. The only thing I wish is that they had a nozzle, because I always do that and I end up wasting product because I put way too much in my hand. So if you guys get a nozzle, L'Oreal. And I also got this from the drugstore as well. This brush is what is that brand called? Sonia something. It's a Target. I think I get it from Target, but I'm not gonna say they're not cheap. You see, look at this. Thank you, Biege, because look, I already got foundation on. That could have been on my shirt. That's how clumsy I am. So this is actually a good investment, because this will be all over my shirt because I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, thanks, Biege. Thank you for making this. I have this Maybelline concealer that I got. It's in Cafe. I have the L'Oreal one too, the infallible one, but you know, I'm just rotating right now. So I've already put the L'Oreal on my, I don't want it to be an all L'Oreal thing. So we're going to try some Maybelline. So Maybelline, gonna go right there. This isn't the Rewind one, it's the other concealer that they have. So I never tried this one before, so this is actually a first time for me on this. So I can't even tell you, like, is it great or not? I can't even tell you. But we're just going to go ahead and blend her out. Okay, so I went ahead and did the Airspun setting spray. Not setting spray, setting powder. I put it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Fit Me Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder in 40 and just go ahead and set the rest of my face with this powder. Maybelline taking over. I didn't mean for her to take over. It's just that I guess I had a lot of products with Maybelline, so I think that's what it is. It's not that, oh, I just want to do Maybelline, but you know, I had a lot of her. she was ready. She was ready. And I'm just, you know, lightly dusting across my face because I don't want to do too much now. Just enough to get her set. But this right here, I mean, it's still good to me. Okay, so here comes the sad part. This is a time where I usually contour, but as you guys know, contouring, they have came out with products for contour. Like I know Black Radiance has contour. Well, they're not for contour, they're for foundation, but you can use them as contour. But other than that, I was sad to say I really don't have anything for contour. And because I have oily skin, if I do find a cream that actually works for me, because of my oily skin, I tend to shy away from cream products. So I would like a nice powder, and the only one is by Prime Beauty. This is not a drugstore foundation, and it's not the, I wouldn't say the cheapest, but it's not really that much expensive. And so I use her to contour. Okay guys, and for blush, I'm going to use e.l.f. This is their blush palette in dark. And here's the shades, what they look like. And so I usually go in with these two shades and go ahead and put blush on. And I'm going to use the Milani Sun Glow Lumen. I'm not going to say that word, but it's the 03 version Milani. My lips, I use the Maybelline in 982 is the metallic one. It's called Gunmetal. So now that I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face down with the NYX Finish Matte. Let me cover my eyes. Okay guys, so this is it. This is the final look. I just used drugstore products, exception of my bronzer. And that's it. But other than that, oh well, of course my lashes, but other than that, everything I used on my face was drugstore. So this is, I just want to show you that you can use drugstore brands to achieve this look, and you don't have to always spend a lot of money to get a really high-end look. So this is just what I wanted to show you guys. This is how I look. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about it. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. And I can't wait to, you know, do more videos. And shout out to Biege. Yeah, you saved my whole wardrobe for real.